Okay, at about 2:34 this afternoon, CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department units responded to a vegetation fire in the area of the city of Temecula off of Rancho California and the Oro Road area. First units arrived and found a fire well seated in the hill areas. Approximately 100 acres have burned so far. It did pose some structured threat to a commercial area here just off of Winchester and Rock area. The fire has now kind of slowed down. We've been very successful with our air resources. We have 4 air tankers, 4 helicopters, numerous hand crews, and over 20 engines fighting this fire. So far, there's about 250 firefighters that are still battling this fire. As you can see, we have heavy winds in excess of 20 miles an hour southeast, pushing the fire down towards the city. Again, this is not a residential area, it's all a commercial area. There has been no structure damage. The fire is contained right now, like I said, to approximately 100 acres. We hope that we can contain this fire in the next few hours, but everything looks good so far. No injuries reported. The industrial park was evacuated for precautions. There was no threat or any buildings on fire. For precaution purposes, all the industrial park in this zone was evacuated. For safety, it allows the firefighters to maneuver through the streets without having congestion or people trying to evacuate last minute. Well, the potential is probably for 1,000 acres if we couldn't contain it. There is a lot of vegetation, as you can see on the hillsides. It is dense, heavy vegetation, and with the wind, obviously, it's a rapid rate of spread. Like I said, we're fortunate here that these are all commercial buildings. It's well landscaped. It has good defensible space in the lower hillside areas, allowing for the fire to basically run out of fuel once it reaches a lower elevation. And we're able to get our hand crews and our ground resources to control those perimeters so the fire doesn't extend further. Most of the fire raced down the hill. We do have hand crews. I think you're able to see some of those guys working along the perimeter, some of the divisions. They should be able to make a lot of progress and hold those divisions. I don't see a lot of fire activity. Things are looking pretty good, so most of our hand crews there should be able to contain those perimeters. As long as we have wind being a huge weather factor, anything can happen. Hot spots, obviously, it's a concern. We did have a couple of manure piles start on fire in one of the vacant properties down below the industrial park area. We do have engines combing the area, looking for any hot spots on trees, palm trees, or any of the debris perhaps behind the buildings. So far, like I said, only a couple of manure piles that I happened to run into were on fire. So far it's looking real good. We'll be out here in several hours, probably until tomorrow morning, until we're confident that this fire is 100% contained. We will lose aircraft once the sun goes down, but we hopefully will have a better handle on the fire, and we still have a lot of ground resources that will be deployed throughout the night.
Badfish.